Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
Greetings everyone, my name is Alstar, welcome back to Mental Mega 335, going into the infamous level. And by infamous I mean something that in 3.0 times was absolutely terrible and very difficult to compete. Welcome to Human Shield. Thankfully now we receive Shadow Ring, we receive Raven, so this mission is slightly more easy, but you still have to be careful. The first objective is taking out 2 snipers in the allied base, but there are 2 Terror drones on the way. The thing you can do, however, is you need to do it fast. Might control this conscript and blow up the barrels. That should do it. There are still some forces around. Both Soviets and Allies will fire on you, so you have to be careful. So you have to tread carefully, and there are a lot of hidden traps. That was GI. Maybe I can actually send you here. So basically the hint to completing this level is, well, it's in the name. It's a human shield.
Select target.
So you basically have to use everything that is on the way as some sort of a buffer for damage. There are a lot of things here. A lot of civilians. A lot of acceptable casualties, I dare to say. There's also an Easter egg, but I'm going to pick it up. Okay, I haven't realized this one is actually garrisoned. There's an Easter egg, but I'll wait for it until I complete this part of the mission. I have to be careful about this garrison, so I'll just try to move around. If possible, grab those 2 GIs. And there's a team of 2 GIs and a dog. If I can focus fire on the dog, it will be glorious.
Predictable. Who's next? You got it.
Alright, that should do it.
Tell me your wish.
Unit lost.
My command is your wish. Ready.
So now I have to focus fire, force the sniper to actually fire at GI instead of anything else. I'm going to free this mind control slot.
The mind is quicker than your mind is clear.
Unit lost.
Tell me your wish. Predictable.
Let's move them closer.
Tell me your wish. My command is your wish. Your mind is
Unit
clear.
lost.
Alright, he fired his shot,
Your mind is clear.
Unit lost.
and that will be the first sniper eliminated. There will still be a couple more,
Command is your wish.
however I don't think I can fight against them right now. There'll also be a bunch of terror drones just traveling around, so
Your mind is
it is
Select
okay.
target.
It would be good if you can save some of the ravens to just scout the map. I'm not sure how there are things in regards of the entire defense in the middle of the map. But as long as you can spot some of the problems that you may encounter, it's good for you. I know there's a bunch of AA guns down here, so I'll try to avoid them. What I want to uncover right now is the last point of entry for those terror drones. I don't think they stay here, I think they move further down here.
Your mind is clear. My command
But
is
for
your
now,
wish.
I can...
My command
Okay,
is
they
your
actually
wish.
do stay here. Alright, you guys can scout ahead.
Of course.
We have a bunch of conveniently placed sandbags
Of course.
to avoid the sniper fire.
Yes, of course. Your mind is clear.
Unit lost.
My command is your wish.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Your mind is clear.
I guess I can use Shadow Ring here. But I don't think it's gonna be worth it.
I know your thoughts.
I could might control one of those guys.
mind is quicker than the eye.
I don't think he one hit KOs
Tell me your
me,
wish. Predictable.
but you know what?
Select
Better say than
target.
sorry.
The mind is quicker than the eye.
Unit
There we go.
lost.
That was actually quite easy.
Objective
So with
complete.
both snipers eliminated, the objective is to mind control spies in the Allied base and infiltrate the Soviet factories located here. There are a couple of spies. You need to figure out which one of them is a spy. It's very easy to do by using the I think it's default hotkey to Y. It's a
New mission
veterancy
objective
check.
received.
As you can see no elite unit selected, no veteran unit selected. You can check the value of the unit. If the value of the unit is 800, this thing will be a spy. This, for example, is just a simple conscript. This one is a conscript. I think this one is a spy. Yeah, that one is a spy.
Tell me your wish.
So
Thoughts
now
received.
the objective is to actually get into the Allied base. You can do it in two ways. First, by shadow ringing your way in, grabbing a couple of GGS and trying to blast your way through this area. And I think it's actually something I want to do because it will make me not lose the time. However, I'll have to be careful about everything. There are a lot of traps here, there are a lot of pillboxes, and one bad placement will result in a, well,
Select target.
termination of the plan. The other way, longer,
Unit lost.
actually leads through this entire area that in 3.0 times you had to go through.
Unit lost.
Okay, I guess I lost both of my ravens.
Tell me your
Alright.
wish. And is your wish.
The plus side is you get to control some of the Lasher tanks prototypes. The bad news is you have to deal with the snipers on the way and the terror drones.
The mind is quicker than the eye. Predictable.
Thinking about this, it will be easier to actually grab this, but it will be difficult to actually get out of the base without any good
I know your my command is your wish. Your mind
sources
is
of
clear.
damage.
Thoughts received. Yes.
I guess I will just move on with my usual
I know
plan.
your thoughts. Look deeply into my
I'll
eyes.
also try to mind control a lot of vehicles.
Your wish. His mind is weak.
Right, we see the power drops. I think those are snipers.
Yes, of course.
At least they are dealing with conscripts.
Mind is clear. Thoughts received.
Conscript reporting. Moving out. Da.
Tell me your wish. My command is your wish. Thoughts received.
Alright, I got myself a sniper. That's a good pickup. I'm not sure if I actually bugged those two terror drones by leaving them a civilian truck. I know I blocked up this one
Tell
at
me your
least,
wish.
so
Comrade.
that's something.
Eliminate him. He's in my scope. Settling in.
Unit
Alright, that's a
lost.
garrison. I have to be careful about this.
He's a dead man.
I know
Settling
your
in.
received. Your mind is quicker than the eye.
Your wish, it is safe.
The second sniper should be somewhere around here. I guess it's in front of hospital.
I know your thoughts. I know your thoughts. Look deeply into my eyes.
Or
Your mind
yeah,
is
he's
clear.
here.
He belongs to us. Predictable.
I think I can pick him up
Yes.
from behind the gate.
Eliminate him.
To us.
Settling in. Give me a target.
Yes, I definitely
Is your
can.
wish.
Select target.
Let's use the Raven to scout the area.
Your mind
Just
is
get me
clear.
close enough. Give me a target. Sniper ready. Just give me a clear view. Just get me close enough. Settling in. Just get
There's
me
a
close
field
enough.
garrison that I want to avoid.
Give me a job.
Wish.
That's a civilian.
Settling in.
I know your thoughts.
Received. Give me a job.
Oh, here he is.
Mine is quicker than the eye.
Sniper ready. Settling in. Taking him out.
Let's take him out one by one.
Proceeding to
There we
vantage
go.
point.
So I'd like to pick up both of the tanks for now
Settling in.
and use them to clear out some of the things in the Soviet base.
Sniper ready. Proceeding to vantage point. These are my skills. Proceeding to vantage point. Settling in. He's a dead man. Proceeding to vantage point.
Unit lost.
I guess I can just take him over. That will be
Give me a
faster.
target.
I know your thoughts.
Extra crispy.
Give me a target.
Electrician in the field.
Proceeding to vantage point. Eliminate him.
Extra crispy. Moving out.
Give me a target. Settling
I
in.
can't attack those things at all, by the way.
Settling
They
in.
will actually target me whenever I get close or try to attack.
Proceeding to vantage
Tell me your
point.
wish.
Eliminate him.
So
Settling in.
this may end up with just plain suicide.
Yes, of course. My command
Also, a
is
lot
your
of
wish.
Tesla troopers around will be a massive threat to my Lasher tank, so I
Tell
guess
me
I'll
your
have to
wish.
accompany them
Yes,
for a while.
Of course.
But
I
while
know
I'm
your
here...
thoughts.
Okay, I don't think I can leave another vehicle up here without unblocking this tower drone. Let's have you scout this area.
Your mind is clear. The mind is quicker than the eye. I know your mind is weak. His mind is weak. I know your thoughts. Yes, of course.
Let's deploy them.
I know your thoughts.
Let's deploy you.
Unit lost.
Tell me your wish. My command is your wish.
That should do it.
My command is your wish. Yes, of course.
Alright, I guess this is the moment
We are going.
where I move back to the start of the mission.
Bring him down. Let's make a sound.
And the reason for that is simple. The Easter egg is around this area. And for that I actually need something that can break walls.
Let's make a salvage run.
Tanks make a
Build it
perfect
myself.
fit for it. Especially because the reward
Let's make a salvage run.
will grant them quite a lot of help.
Got any spare parts? Let's make a salvage run.
And I think with those I can actually breach through the frontal entrance.
Got any spare
I'm
parts?
careful.
Hang on. We are going.
Alright? You know what, I'm not sure how about you, but I'm still hungry. Despite the fact that I just ate dinner, so... How about for a hot dog?
They can be recycled.
This Easter egg was actually there ever since 3.0, so...
Fresh out of the scrapyard.
I'm glad to see it back. And we have here armor,
Unit promoted.
Fresh out of the
Veteran
scrapyard.
C1,
We are going. A quick
Unit
joyride.
promoted.
and Veteran C2.
Hang
If
on.
that is not broken, I'm not sure what is. But that makes those two Lasher tanks extremely powerful.
Some new scrap metal.
Let's breach through the frontal entrance.
Build
They
it
can
myself.
they can auto heal themselves, so I see no problem with that.
Select.
In the
target.
meanwhile, I will scout a bit of area around this place.
Unit lost.
Fresh out of the scrapyard.
I know your thoughts.
Yes,
Got
up
any
here.
spare parts? Fresh out of the scrapyard. Got any spare parts? We are going.
Okay, you're out of range actually.
We are going.
You both are out of range, that's good to know.
Built it myself.
So now I don't have to worry about this entire top area of the map. If you didn't do that, you could always go for this part of the map, breach through small Soviet outpost, take out the gate that leads to the Allied side of the map, destroy the Allied outpost, and destroy those two guns that prevents you from entering from this area. This method is way faster, way easier, and way more enjoyable, in my opinion.
Hang on.
Okay, so the terror drone is coming back. Let's
make a
move
salvage
away.
We are going. Let's make a salvage run. Let's make
There
a
will be
salvage
a
run.
bunch of tanks that we'll have to destroy,
We are going.
including half trucks. We'll have to still deal with Tesla troopers because they will be the threat number one.
We are going.
But anything
We are
other,
going.
I guess the
We are
Lasher tanks
going.
can deal with.
We are going. Some new scrap metal, fresh out of the scrapyard.
Let's shut down some of the sentry guns. If I can squash infantry, it's fine. If it's a black trooper, I'll try to use the deploy of the Psychops troopers.
Select target.
There will be a large number of vehicles around, so I have to be careful.
Got any spare parts? They can be recycled.
Alright, that should do it.
Built it myself.
There are another 2 Lasher tanks
Built it myself.
and a flag trooper.
Of course. Yes, of course.
There's a dock incoming. Let's prepare the most broken weapon.
My command is your wish.
The fix the deploy of the Psychops trooper.
Thoughts received.
It's also important to clear out the entire area from dogs, for a simple reason that you'll have to infiltrate all the area, and the dogs will be a direct threat to all the spies you will capture.
Got any spare parts? Built it myself.
Tell me your wish. My command is your wish.
There we go, that's the dock,
My command is your wish.
and that's the infantry. There's a flag cannon here, but I'm willing to sacrifice my Raven for it.
Unit lost.
Your mind is clear.
Built it
Let's
myself.
continue moving
Let's make a
forward.
salvage run. Built it myself.
Tell me your wish. Yes, of course. Yes, of
Dog
course.
is down.
Scrap fresh out of the scrapyard. Let's make a
Let's
salvage.
keep
Make a salvage
those 2
run.
Lashers on self-heal.
Thoughts received.
In the meanwhile, let's lure out another dog.
Is your wish. Thoughts received. Thoughts
That was rather close, I dare to say.
Yes, of course. I know your thoughts.
That was a mistake as well.
Thoughts received.
Conscript
I'm not sure where did he go.
Mind is clear.
Unit lost.
Waiting
It doesn't
orders.
change the fact.
Select target. Unit lost.
What? That sound means only one thing. They actually grindered it in a field bureau.
Fresh out of the scrapyard.
I mean,
Joyride.
okay.
I know your thoughts. His mind is weak.
Conscript reporting.
I'll have to pick up another Lasher in that case. Let's...
I know your thoughts. Mind is clear in the eye. Comrade Johnson.
Yeah, he's actually heading... He's actually heading to the field bureau to grind himself. That's something I never seen this map before.
We are going.
I mean, I can deal with that.
Let's make a
It's just the
salvage
fact that we'll have one less Lasher tank to work with.
We are going. Quick joyride.
Or rather, one less elite Lasher tank. I can still work with that, I can still mind control the forces and use them to wipe out the defenses, but
Fresh out of the scrapyard.
it will take slightly longer now.
A quick joyride. We are going.
And because this one will not self-heal, I can move him into the army, he'll die, and I can mind control another one.
Fresh out of the scrapyard.
Unit lost.
Oh,
Your mind
that
is
was
clear.
close.
The mind is quicker than the eye.
Let's take another one.
Make a salvage run. Quick joyride.
And
Scrap metal.
there is a sentry gun, I think I can outrange it.
Fresh out of the scrapyard. Let's make a salvage run.
Yep,
Fresh
I
out of
can
the
do that.
scrapyard. Let's make a salvage run.
I can't outrange him with this guy. It's actually on elevation, that's weird.
Select target. Unit lost.
Raven is down.
Thoughts received.
Got any spare parts? Let's make a salvage run. We are going. Built it
Let's
myself.
lure out some of the vehicles
We'll break
here.
him down. We are going. Hang on. Hang on. Built
I
it
guess this lasher
myself.
can take them on.
Fresh out of the scrapyard.
Your mind is clear.
Although I wouldn't mind getting Rhino. Rhino seems slightly better.
Got any spare parts? Let's make a salvage run. They can be recycled. We are going. We'll break him down. Fresh out of the scrapyard.
Let's help him out.
They can be recycled. Built it myself.
Promoted.
A quick joyride. We'll break him down.
The sad news is that the veterancy was actually on the Psychops trooper, not on the lasher tank.
They can be recycled. We are going. Hang on. A quick joyride. We'll break him down. Fresh out of the scrapyard. A quick joyride. They can be recycled.
Unit lost.
A quick joyride. Hang on.
Alright,
They
let's
can
take
be
out this
recycled.
one and capture another.
A quick joyride.
Mind is clear. Command is your wish. A new comrade joins
That should do
us.
it.
Mind is quicker than the eye.
Ready, comrade.
Also, I can probably destroy this.
Target sighted.
Got it.
That should have caused at least a tiny bit of havoc.
We will bury them.
There are still some blocks in this area, some Tesla troopers that I'll have to deal with.
Your mind is clear.
Got any spare
But with those two tanks in my disposal, I can probably beat everything.
I know your thoughts.
fresh out of the scrapyard.
Okay, that's a dog. That was a dog.
Spare.
We will bury
I still have Raven. Let's uncover a bit of this area. There's dog here.
The mind is
Moving.
quicker than the eye.
Got any spare
Changing position.
parts?
I know your
There are two.
thoughts.
There's still a dog here.
Your mind is clear. I know your thoughts. My command is your wish.
Got any spare
Location.
The deploy makes a short work of it.
moving. Changing position.
Let's see if I can get into range of
quick
this
joyride?
sentry gun.
Unit lost.
Yep,
Ready,
I definitely
comrade.
can.
Moving.
My command is your wish.
Built it myself.
I know your thoughts.
There's another dog. There we go.
Predictable. Your mind is clear. Tell me your wish. Of course. Yes.
Let's lure the dog here.
Thoughts with the
I was unsuccessful with that.
Fresh out of the scrapyard.
Vehicle reporting. Moving. Encountering enemy. Changing position. Attacking! Location confirmed.
Let's lure him in into the range of the other lasher.
Vehicle reporting. Attacking!
There we go.
Location confirmed. Target sighted.
Do the same with another lasher tank.
Target sighted. Location confirmed.
And I can now use this to attempt to squash this dog.
Location confirmed.
Unit lost.
I was unsuccessful, but that's okay.
thoughts with the
I still needed to free the slot.
your mind is clear.
Okay, so this tank, this dog is now lured in.
Clear. Thoughts with
Deploy worked out flawlessly. That's the way it should be spelled.
predictable.
And again,
Extra crispy.
Your mind is thoughts received. My command is your wish.
and again.
Fresh out of the scrapyard.
Checking connection. Moving out.
He's fried.
There's still a crate here. I think it's a healing.
Ready.
He's fried.
Let's kill the dog.
Power shield in motion.
There we go.
Faceless and ready.
Unit
Built
lost.
it myself. We are going.
Your mind is
We
clear.
are going.
There's last dog here in the area.
The eye.
Got any spare.
Unit lost.
Predictable.
Unit promoted.
My command.
Once again, deploy saves the life.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
The last final dog is coming in close.
Thoughts received. I know your thoughts. Tell me your wish. Thoughts received.
Fresh out of the scrapyard.
And so the job is done on this part of the map. Let's see if there's an easier way out here.
Predictable.
The area seems clear, so I can utilize that for my own disposal.
We break him down.
Comrade, moving out.
Quick joyride.
Unit lost.
Let's make a salvage predictable. Got any spare parts? They can be recycled.
Mine is quicker than the eye. He belongs.
This will be a threat.
Order received.
I know your thoughts.
This was a threat.
Mine is quicker than the eye.
Select target.
Wasn't there here somewhere around this area a Tesla coil?
The mine is
That's what I'm wondering.
Unit lost.
Okay, that's a tent. I think a tank can deal with it.
New scrap
Mine is
metal.
clear.
We are going. Fresh out of the scrapyard. We are going. They can be recycled.
My command.
Fresh out of the scrapyard.
Yep,
Fresh out of the scrapyard.
they definitely can. Once again. Okay, there's the Tesla coil.
Fresh out of the scrapyard. Let's make a
Comrade?
salvage run.
I actually don't need this
Built it
conscript.
myself. We are going.
Unit lost.
Yes, of course.
Built it myself.
I managed to clear the way here. Oh, so there's the Raven. I actually let him here. That's weird.
Tell me your wish.
Fresh out of the scrapyard.
Tell me your wish.
I guess those two can actually stay here.
Tell me your wish. Yes.
Well, this last adept, with this last Cyclops trooper, will attempt to do
Thoughts with
the impossible. That's 50. That's 50. Okay, those two are not spies. That's important.
Mine is quicker than the eye. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Predictable. My command is your wish.
Okay, this is a spy.
My command is your wish. His mind is weak.
Operation underway. Undercover.
The one of the many.
Yes, Commander. Operation underway.
You,
Undercover.
kind sir, will stay here. Did I left any infantry to change into? I may have screwed up the important part of the plan. Can you guess which one? Alright, there's the conscript. Okay.
On my way. Indeed.
I have to be careful only for terror drones. I think I cleared out all of the dogs on the map.
underway.
There might be one here, but I'm not worried about this.
Give me a plan.
Your
On my
mind
way.
is clear.
Hang on. Ready to infiltrate. On my way.
Let's remove the remaining forces to this area because this place will be the last one I have to venture into.
Commander. Operation underway. Undercover.
Let's actually
Select
scout the area. Maybe there is a dog I haven't seen yet. No signs of the
Ready to
canine,
infiltrate. Yes, Commander. Indeed. On
so
my
I should
way.
be fine. I still have Shadow Ring just in
On
case,
my way. Indeed.
so if I get targeted by any dogs that will pop up out of
Operation
nowhere,
underway.
I think I can still have an edge to defend myself.
On my way. Yes, Commander. Operation underway. Ready.
Alright,
to
let's order
infiltrate.
this one to infiltrate the first factory.
Ready to infiltrate. Obtaining intelligence.
And it's time to search for spy number 2. I
Building
think it's this guy.
New
Mine is
technology
quicker than the
acquired.
eye. Yes, of course. Thoughts received. His mind is weak. Tell me your wish.
Mission.
Alright.
sir.
Command is your
That's the
wish.
guy we wanted to see.
Yes, Commander.
You will follow about the same way.
Indeed.
Go here, change into one of their own, and venture to the location of the remaining 2 Psychops Elite Commando veterans.
Ready to infiltrate.
I think it is fairly possible to actually stunlock both of those terror drones. If you get 2 of the civilian vehicles and lure them here when they are standing on this point, I think they will be stuck here forever. I need to test this out.
Agent,
Meanwhile, the spy coming
yes,
in
Commander.
nicely.
Operation underway.
Select
Let's
target.
scout this place. Let's make sure there's nothing here. Oh, there definitely is a lasher tank.
Unit lost.
Commander, undercover.
The last point will be tricky. The spy is located here and he's hiding behind the pillbox. There are still some of the conscripts that I have to take
Give me a
care
plan.
of.
Operation underway. Operation underway.
But for now,
Ready to infiltrate.
let's just infiltrate the second factory.
Building
There we go.
infiltrated. New technology acquired.
So now for the finale.
A new comrade joins us.
Moving out. Enemy sighted.
Mine is quicker than the eye.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
of course. Yes, of course. A new comrade
Select
joins us.
target.
Give me a plan.
Alright,
Indeed.
he's cloaked so he won't get targeted.
Received. Yes, of
And
course.
those 2 guys will actually have to move
As you wish.
together now. Because the last part of the objective will force me
Thoughts
to
received.
evacuate all of the Psychos troopers.
Yes, Commander.
Actually, at least one of them, but
Operation underway.
it's nice to know that you evacuated all of them,
Indeed.
considering how small task
On
force
my way.
Psycorps is at the start of the Epsilon campaign.
On my way. Operation underway. Commander,
You in the meanwhile
disguise ready.
will change into one of their own,
Commander,
just in case.
Thoughts received.
It's actually funny because I didn't need to use Shadowring even once. Actually no, I did use it once when I was trying to breach into this area. But any other case, I don't think that was necessary at all.
Your mind is clear.
And I find it
Operation
absolutely
underway.
fine. Alright, Raven, let's see if there's something down here. There's a dock in this area,
Unit
there's a
lost.
flak cannon.
Unit
I
lost.
think it will be possible to actually open the path straight up here,
Got any spare?
Operation
but it will
underway.
require to spare a lot of resources to do so.
Indeed. Indeed. Commander, obtaining intelligence.
Alright, time for the last infiltration.
I know your thoughts.
Okay, I can actually use the Shadow Ring to go through this area.
I command
New
as you
objective
wish.
complete. Select target.
Built it myself.
Predictable. I know your thoughts.
Built it myself.
Okay, you can stay here, you will lure out the fire.
Received.
Meanwhile,
Objective complete.
keep sack of troopers.
Mission accomplished.
We'll simply evacuate. I know I'm not talking much. I do realize it. I'm trying to save my throat because, well, lately I'm not feeling all that well, and I don't want, but I don't want it to affect my upload schedule that is already delayed by a couple of days. So I'm trying to spare myself, but I'm trying to also try to be entertaining, which never can be done. Still, either way, if you like this, like, share, comment, subscribe, and see you guys soon. See ya.